for that great tribute to the late, great Glenn Fry, who we lost this year. Our next guest needs no introduction. I'll give one anyway. You've seen him on stage and screen. You've seen him on TV and movies. He's playing next week at the Sands in Las Vegas. Fortunately, this weekend, he's at the Sand Pit in Port Washington. Man, he gets no respect at all. Rodney Dangerfield. Come on out, Rodney. Hey, how are you? Rodney, how are you? Have a seat, pal.
Oh, all right, okay.
How you doing?
Oh, how am I doing, huh? I'm all right today, but last week I was in rough shape. Let me tell you.
What happened there?
You know, I went to my doctor. You know my doctor, don't you? Dr. Vinny Bombas. I said, Doc, what's the matter? I look in the mirror, I get nauseous, I get sick to my stomach. He said, what's wrong? He said, I don't know, but your eyesight is perfect.
Now, this is actually a welcome back to New York, right? You were born in Queens?
Yeah, I was born in Queens. Yeah, I had a rough, let me tell you.
Was that a tough neighborhood?
Tell you, it was rough and lonely. I got no respect at all. Nobody would play with me. My mother had to tie a pork chop around my neck just to get the dog to play with me. Even when I met my wife, I told her I want to go steady. She said, try prune juice. Absolutely no respect. She used to call me up and say, come on over, there's nobody home. I went over, there was nobody home. Rough, you know what I mean?
Your wife's name is Jean, right?
Yeah, Jean.
Looking at you, the way the suit almost fits, I'm guessing she's a pretty good cook.
Oh, cook? Can my wife cook? I didn't know meatloaf should glow in the dark. I'll tell you something, Jay, I just bought her a pressure cooker, now we eat off the ceiling. You know what I'm saying? The other night she made chocolate mousse. I got an antler stuck in my throat. I really shouldn't make fun of my wife, though, Jay. You know what I mean? She's attached to a machine that's helping to keep her alive. The refrigerator. Tell you what, my wife, she's so fat the other day she wore high heels. She struck oil.
Well, you know, it sounds like you guys need to lead a little more healthy lifestyle.
And we're trying, Jay. You know, we're trying. We're trying to quit smoking. Well, so we made a deal now. We only smoke after sex. I got the same pack of cigarettes since 1982. A little worried about my wife, though. You know, Jay, she's up to 3 packs a day.
All right, I need some things different, Jane. I want to tell you, it's been great having you here. I know you got a plane to catch. Ladies and gentlemen, Rodney Dangerfield.
I'm not leaving until Thursday. See, I get no respect. No respect.
Well, you probably need time to pack. Ladies and gentlemen, yeah, that's good. Keep it going. Ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, we have the Plumbing Pro Choir, direct from their appearance at Radio City Music Hall, and they brought with them the fabulous Rockettes.
Hey,
here we go.
Let's take a look at our Rockettes.
Thank you, Piper. Seriously?
Oh, right, Leon.
Thank you, Piper. All right. Maestro.
Call, Polly, Crow, call, Polly, Crow, call, Polly, Crow.
star. You've seen her everywhere. She's a tremendous singer, tremendous acting talent. And what more can I say except a good friend of the show. Let's welcome Cher. Good to see you. Glad you came out to see us. You know, everybody knows we were talking about, what you do in song and in stage. I'd like to learn a little bit about you. Where were you born?
I was born in a wagon of a traveling show. My mama used to dance for the money they threw. Papa would do whatever he could. Preach a little gospel, sell a couple bottles of Dr. Good.
Okay, so your mom was a gypsy and your dad was a...
Half-breed, that's all I ever heard. Half-breed, how I learned to hate the word. Half-breed, she's no good, they warned. Both sides were against me since the day I was born.
Okay, nobody here is judging you. Cher, don't love you, right? We're all big fans of Cher. All right, now, you met Sonny at an early age, right? And got married young?
They say we're young, we don't know. We won't find out until we grow.
And what did you find out?
When you meet a boy that you like a lot, and you fall in love, and he loves you not. If a flame should start as you hold him near, better keep your heart out of danger, dear.
And after Sonny, you were okay?
Do you believe in life after love?
Make a note, we have to get that fixed. Yes, I do believe in life after love, or love after life, whatever it was you said. Let me ask you something. If you had to do it again, would you do it the same way?
If I could turn back time, if I could find a way, I'll take back those words that hurt you, and you would stay.
Now, there's one thing I gotta ask you. I'm sorry, just, while you're sitting here. Greg, what do you think?
Step out of it!
Okay, we won't go there again. It's been great talking to you. Listen, we got you to sing a song.
Oh no, I don't want to sing tonight. Oh no,
Okay,
it's not sing
okay.
tonight.
Once again, let's have a nice hand to Cher. Now, fortunately, we do have a couple people that are ready to sing for you. They're wonderful performers. They're playing at the Algonquin Hotel this weekend, and then the following weekend they'll be at Jimmy's Corner on Broadway. Let's have a nice hand for Lynn Vaughn and Mike Coleman.
When your legs don't work like they used to before, and I can't sweep you off of your feet.
You must remember the taste of my love, where I still smile from your cheek.
And darling, I will be loving you till we're 70. Yeah, baby, my heart could still fall as hard at 20.
There'll be at the Algonquin this weekend. The following weekend at Jimmy's Corner on Broadway and 44th. One more hand.
Thank you very much.
We'll be right back after this word from Glendale Local.
Baby, when they look up at the sky, we'll be shooting stars just passing by. You'll be coming home with me tonight. We'll be burning up like neon lights. Please stay my heart, 'cause it's freaking out. It's freaking out right now. Shining like stars, 'cause we're beautiful. We're beautiful right now. You're all I see in all these places. You're all I see in all these faces. So let's pretend we're running out of time. Baby, when they look up at the sky, we'll be shooting stars just passing by. You'll be coming home with me tonight, and we'll be burning out like neon lights. Baby, when they look up at the sky, we'll be shooting stars just passing by. You'll be coming home with me tonight, and we'll be burning out like neon lights. Neon lights, neon lights, neon in my heart, 'cause it's freaking out.
Hey, how about that? Nice for the Rockettes, the Fluttering Folk Choir. All right. Coming out in a few moments will be the cast of Legally Blonde, to do a great song. Speaking of which, what do you call a smart blonde? A golden retriever. Why do blondes have TGIF on their shoes? Toes going first. How do you know if a blonde has been working at your computer? There's white out on the screen. Hey, I brought my cousin. No. You heard about the blonde that tried to kill her pet parrot? She threw it off a cliff. And you're right. By the way, if you're sitting next to a blonde, maybe if you explain these jokes to them, they'd laugh. How do blonde brain cells die? Alone. And now, ladies and gentlemen, direct from Broadway and their cast of Legally Blonde with Oh My God.
Oh my God, you guys! I can't believe my sorority sister's gonna live in a house like this! Oh my God!
coming today. You guys are great. Fantastic. How you all doing out there? All right. Good. Ladies and gentlemen, my good friend Questlove is here. Please give it up for Questlove. Questlove, hit me one time. Hit me 2 times. All right. Thank you, Questlove. Listen, before we get started, before we bring out our next guest, we're going to do a little thing that we like to call pros and cons. This is pros and cons, everybody. We're going to take a look at the pros and cons of being a part of the Red Stocking Revue. Every year around this time, we all get the phone call to see who wants to come down and be a part of the show, or as what I like to call it, is running away with the circus. And we all, sign up and do the show. We have a great time. So thanks again. So this is the pros and cons of being part of the Red Stocking Revue. Number 1, pro, doing the show lets us raise a lot of money for cancer care. Con, after seeing the show, CancerCare said, maybe next year you guys should do a bake sale. Well, the thing is, I don't know. I'm not sure anybody can bake any better than we can sing and dance. Although, I gotta tell you, Questlove makes some mean brownies. Questlove makes some brownies. They would sell. Maybe we should have given out the brownies before the show tonight. That's right. All right, number 2, we get to write clever song lyrics that support local businesses. Con, there's not really that many words that rhyme with Zimbardi. You know Zimbardi, the financial planners, financial associates? How do you write a song about Zimbardi? Not too many words that rhyme, like calamari, campari. I feel bad for the writers. How do you do that? I got an idea. Questlove, give me a beat.
Give me a spotlight.
Come down to Zimbardi, invest in calamari, have a drink of Campari, and retire. I don't think that would really work, but it was a nice try. I don't think the writers are going to call Questlove and leave that much. All right, number 3. Cast and crew go out for dinner and drinks after every show. You certainly do. Come on. It's hard to drink a beer through a camel costume, I know. I've tried. It's not very easy. Not very easy to drink with the land shark costume either. Nobody likes a drunken land shark anyway, right? What we should do, we should get everybody in the cast to go out in their costume, like Cher. It would be so great to have Cher at the bar, right? She's so funny. She'd be holding court at the bar. She'd be like, can I have a glass of wine? Perhaps some Chardonnay. Totally holding court at the bar. Totally holding court. She's awesome. So cool. She's so cool. And finally, number 4, friends and family get to come and see the show. That's the pro. The con, friends and family are contractually obligated to come and see the show every night, all 4 nights. Thank you, everybody. It's been a great audience. Thank you. Now, our next guest, you guys are going to love this. This is so cool. This is so incredibly awesome. You're going to love it. Right off their international tour, this is the Red Stocking Revue Kick Line. This is the Kick Line, everybody. my God, it was so cool. It was so awesome. My God. The Roots and I, we tried that once. A couple of us ended up in the hospital. We probably didn't try it again. So this next act we got coming out, you guys are gonna love this. I love to sing, they love to sing. A cappella, it's so cool, it's so awesome. Please welcome from Pitch Perfect, the Pitch Perfect ladies singing Just the Way You Are. This next act coming up is even more incredible. I can't believe I get to say this. This is the moment I've been waiting for. This is the moment you guys have all been waiting for. This is so awesome. Please welcome all the way from Liverpool, ladies and gentlemen, the Beatles!
We'd like to invite Jimmy Fallon to come play with us, Jimmy.
Oh my God, thank you so much, man. Thank you.
He just happens to have a guitar.
Guitar, exactly. Oh my God. What a pleasure.
It's so gay to be back here tonight.
You guys, it's a privilege. It's my honor.
Searching for the latest news in town. Town in the Mars gave up on a ring on the bed. Sitting there and do she showed us spread it all around. Oh, bloody, oh, the clothes going on. Oh, bloody.
favorite TV shows growing up. We're going to take a look at my favorite show, my mother's favorite show. This is called The Golden Girls. We're going to give you a glimpse of an episode of The Golden Girls, everybody.
Thank you for being a friend. Travel down the road and back again. Your heart is true. You're a pal and a confidant. And if you threw a party, invited everyone you knew, you would see the biggest
Looking, Dorothy?
No, Rose. I'm developing pictures from the Atlantic Space Mission.
Oh, that must be the friendly people from over at Zimbardi's. You know what's the funniest thing, ladies? Yesterday I was over at the local coffee shop, and I just met the sweetest man, Mr. Darryl Zimbardi. He was telling me all about Zimbardi Financial Group. You know, I think he was flirting with me.
Blanche, you thought that the dentist was flirting with you last week when you were in his chair and he said to open wide.
Well, it was rather forward of him. Oh, never mind. I better go retrieve Mr. Zimbardi.
Zimbardi? What is this Zimbardi? Sounds like an Italian pastry I used to eat back in Sicily. Picture, 1947. Mr. Manicotti's bakery. Ah, Mr. Manicotti, he made the biggest, sweetest buns. Wow, we used to eat them every Sunday.
Oh, Sophia, that's a lovely memory. But I think that the Zimbardi that Blanche is referring to is Elsie Luchavucha Zimbardi from back in St. Olaf.
I know I'm going to regret asking this, but that's actually someone's name, Elsie Luchavucha Zimbardi.
Yes, actually, it's several people's names. Let's see, there's Elsie Luchavucha Zimbardi first, and then there's Elsie Luchavucha Zimbardi the second, and of course, then there's...
Let me guess. Elsie Luchavucha Zimbardi the third.
Oh, no, Dorothy. Elsie Luchavucha Zimbardi the third was tragically killed in a freak pig stomping incident.
Is there any other kind?
No, girls, the Zimbardi that I'm speaking of is Elsie Luchavucha Zimbardi the fourth. That Zimbardi was legendary back in St. Olaf. She stayed awake for 17 hours in the Great Rocking Chair Marathon.
That's admirable, because I'm having trouble staying awake for the last 17 minutes of this ridiculous story.
So let me get this straight, Rose. Somehow you think that this Elsie Luchavucha Zimbardi the fourth is somehow at our door right now?
Well, I can't be sure, Dorothy. It's just a theory.
Einstein had a theory. We have somebody at our door. I know you're used to lying on your back, but could you get up and answer the door? Come on, answer it already.
Just doing my part to help the South rise again, Oh, Mr. Zimbardi, won't you please come in and have some coffee? Where are my manners?
Oh, well, thank you, ma'am, but I don't drink coffee and I prefer to stand. See, I'm short on time. This is only a 3-minute sketch.
Oh, of course.
Now, ladies, I have just enough time to dramatically tell you as I stand here downstage center, perhaps with a spotlight. We here at Zimbardi can help you with all your financial needs, whether it be managing your investments, charitable giving, or business continuation planning. Why, we can even help with diversification.
Oh, gesundheit.
Okay, thank you.
Mr. Zimbardi, would you be related to Elsie Luchavucha Zimbardi the fourth from back in St. Olaf?
No, ma'am, I would not be. But I tell you what, why don't you look over the information I gave you earlier, and I'll give you a ring sometime next week.
Oh, Mr. Zimbardi, I can't accept jewelry from a stranger.
Oh, well, my goodness, that's not exactly what I had in mind, Rose. I mean, you see, I, Darryl Zimbardi, will call you, Rose, next week on the telephone, and then it will ring.
You see it? Close call. All right. Well, tell you what, ladies, it's a real pleasure to see you again, and welcome to Port Washington. I will now exit dramatically into large amounts of applause. A little louder, please.
Lovely man. I wonder if he's married.
Oh, I don't think so. Otherwise, he wouldn't have offered to give me that ring.
He should have offered to give you some brains, you dope. At least Mr. Zimbabwe has the brains.
Thank you for being friends.
We have a big celebration this year. This year is 30 years for a performer in our Red Stocking Revue. And she is going to be dancing this evening to a song called All I Ask. She's our favorite dancer choreographer. Her name is Jamie Asuncion, and she's going to be accompanied and sung Patty Atkins, our famous Long Island band singer, Patty Atkins.
Said before, you know, so why
So you might be wondering why I'm dressed like this. Well, right now we're going to do a little fun thing. I'm going to hang out with my boys here, hang out with my pals, and we're going to do a little dance feed. This is the Red Stocking Revue, Men's Evolution of Dance.
Say
sorry to see us go, sorry to see you go, but that's all our show for tonight. I want to thank all of our guests. I want to thank all of our sponsors. I want to thank the Roots. I want to thank you guys. You guys have been a great audience. Give yourself a round of applause. We're going to leave with one more number. This is from Pinky Boots. This is called Raise You Up.
Tonight you let Red Stocking come and show some love for you.
co-chairperson of the Red Stocking Revue. Without her, we couldn't do a lot of things. Thank you.
This is our 38th production, and the reason we've been so successful is because of all of you coming each year, our friends, our family, this beautiful town that we live in. The business community is wonderful. Please read the journal and acknowledge everybody who's been so good to CancerCare, and all the volunteers are listed there too. Please support our town as much as you can because they're so good to us. Okay?
Okay, and now the show could not happen without our wonderful director, Sue Bishop Copeland.
And whatever, everyone's brainstorming with everything, it was really a labor of love, and as they say, it takes a village, and it certainly did with this performance. And we love all these people
everybody here. We've just become family, and it's really a wonderful thing. I'd like you to just indulge me for a moment while I say a few thank yous. First, I know. We love you. I'm not usually a crybaby. Well, my mother might say otherwise. But I would love to thank my husband, who has put up with the last 7 months. Also, my right-hand man, my organizer, my voice of reason, my assistant director, Miss Caroline Gagan. I would like to introduce now our writers, our head writer, Karen Generelli. And we have, please raise your hands, say name, Caroline, Kia, George, Lynn, Patty, Kelly, Suzette, the newbies, Trish and Judy, Rob and Dave, and Sue Benjamin. Our choreographers, Jamie, Amanda, and Jerry. Set design, people who did an amazing job. Every set, every piece of, every prop, everything you've seen on the stage was made by the cast, and we devoted a lot of hours to that as well, but it was led by the warped minds of James, Kat, Judy, Tim, and George. It's good to be the caregivers. Costumes by Pia, Sue Vandenagel, and Vilma. Our stage crew, Luke, Tim, Jerry, Quinn, Pat, Harry, and Gabby. Makeup by Joy. Comes every year. Joy shows up and does everybody's makeup. It's fabulous. Also on spots we have Jameson and Vinny. Production teams, Tina, Suzette, and Patty. Soundbites, Kira Atkins, where is she? Every music cue, every soundbite was Kira. That was great concentration and very good. Our musical director, Mr. Kim Holler. The Red Stocking Rockers, Carla, Brian, Rich, and George. On sound, we have Dan Monahan. On light, we have Ed, Jameson, Vinny, and Trish. And we know we had a great time, and we hope that you did as well. And I ask you to just remain in your seats for a moment as the cast comes down the aisle. But please be kind to each other. What am I, Ellen? Carol, no, whatever. But really, we love you. Thank you for supporting CancerCare and supporting us. We love you. And hit it, Maestro.
This song is dedicated to cast members, family, and friends who are no longer with us. But they remain in our hearts, and they are with us in spirit always. And to my fellow cast members, who I love very much, who sacrifice their time and donate their talents to a worthy cause, to each and every one of them, I really mean it. You raised me up. Down and oh my soul so weary.